So, welcome back. I think summer has got here at last. The last couple of days has been so hot in the sun that we've had to scurry indoors, which is a bit sad. As I've said in previous videos, we've had all that rain, sitting indoors waiting for it to stop raining. It got to 44 degrees in the greenhouse yesterday, which the chilies sort of, they're okay with that. I think if it got any hotter we'd have to take measures. But no, that's all right. We're keeping them nicely watered. The auto pots are in the greenhouse, so they pretty much look after themselves. But I'll show you the progress in the chilies in a minute. It's not quite as hot today because it's quite a breeze. I don't know if you can hear the wind. But a couple of things have turned up in the post today. Here we've got a Makita. That's a 100mm belt sander. This is the Makita M9400. It's the red one. Now Makita, their professional line is blue. But having said that, this one is still bloody heavy. So that's for a future project. This is also turned up. And this is a Motorola. I forget the I don't know if you can see that. Walkie-talkies. I'll tell you what it is. It's a T80 Extreme. Extra rugged. I'll be doing an unboxing and a test on that. So these two items are for the new house. We get the keys in 4 days. Tina's bouncing off the wall. She's getting a little bit excited. The sander is going to be for sanding the floors because it's got wooden floors throughout the house. So one room at a time we're going to sand the floors. After we've decorated everything else, we're going to sand the floors and oil those. The walkie-talkies, because we've got so much land. If Tina's out over the other side and I need her for whatever reason, or there's an emergency, or it's tea break time, I can just walkie-talkie and yeah, so I'll do an unboxing of that and I'll do a review of this sander when we use it, and you'll probably see it in some future renovation videos. But yeah, so that's those. And other than that, we've washed both the cars today, which was rather pointless because my car is definitely parked under the tree and Tina's is sort of under the trees, but it got a lot of the sticky sap off. So yeah, once we move, we're not going to be parking under trees, so that'll save that little job. But there's absolutely not a cloud in the sky today. It is beautiful weather. I would take the drone up, but it is a little bit too blowy, I think. So I might just shoot you with some B-roll drone footage that I took the other day, and then we'll move on to the polytunnels and have a quick look at those. So in the polytunnel, all these chilies are doing really, really well. I mean, they're doing that well. I can't even see most of them. I think there's some 7 pots have gone yellow. but it's like a jungle in here. Yeah, purple jalapenos. It's like Day of the Triffids in here. Look at this. I know I'm sat down, I'm in a bleeding wheelchair, but look at these ones behind me. That one in the corner's a lemon, this is a boot. We've got Krishna, habanero, in the corner over there is a Reaper and Scotch bonnet. All these ones down here are Reapers. I've probably told you all this before, but they're doing absolutely brilliantly. Filled the auto pot up again last night and that's going down at a rapid rate. So these plants behind me, with the auto pot system, they just suck up the water that they need, and in this greenhouse they're obviously needing quite a lot of water, because yesterday I looked at this and it was a third of the way down. In the evening I looked at it again and there was a couple of inches in the bottom. Whoops. But yeah, so that's all filled up again. For a nutrient fertiliser type thing, we're using Chili Focus, which I've probably told you before. Next year we might be looking at something else, I'm not quite sure what, but we need to buy it in bulk, and that seems to be the problem with Chili Focus. You can only get in 5 litre tubs, and at £20 a tub it can get quite expensive, but we'll do what we have to do to get the results. Now this Reaper down here, which I'd say is about 2 foot high, that's just in a large pot with a tray. We're still feeding these, you know, the ones that are in the ordinary pots. That's got quite a lot of Reapers on it, but this Reaper behind me is about a foot taller in the auto pot. They're 15 litre auto pots, but I'm not sure what size pots these are, whether they're 10 litres or 15. The pot size does seem to make a difference on the actual size the plant will grow to, but I think being the auto pot, keeping it regularly fed and watered is obviously doing the job as well. There's none going ripe in here just yet, but the plant's absolutely covered. In the polytunnel there's some have started going ripe. The habaneros went ripe the other day, and you'll see, I'll put a link to a video up here where Tina and I did the habanero challenge. That was hot. But here's one of Tina's little favourites. This is a bird's eye demon. I don't know if you can see, probably not, but in the middle there's a nice little red one. So they're all starting to turn now. I think she did say there was some red ones on the, because all down on the bottom here are bird's eye demons as well. But we're going to be loused out with chilies. So much so that I don't know what we're going to do with them all. I think we'll be freezing a lot of them until we decide what we are going to do and what house we're going to end up in. But yeah, but it's all looking good. 2 thumbs up. I got my summer hat on. I don't know if you can remember back to the start of the season, I suppose. I did a video on the no-dig bed. Well, this is the no-dig bed, and it is doing remarkably well. This is purple spring onions in here, and they've absolutely really come on really well. We do have a little problem with snails eating them, but they're only eating the green. And Tina does seem to be catching them. We have had quite a few out of here already for the old crispy duck, but duck's quite expensive in France, so we've resorted to doing pulled pork instead of crispy duck. And with the old hoisin and that, spring onions, lovely jubbly. But I must say, with this no dig, we're getting very, very little weeds. Tina pulled some out over there the other day. I've pulled a couple out of here, but when we was digging it over, this bed was absolutely riddled with weeds. But now it's just no dig. You know, we do get weeds, but very, very little. So we're quite chuffed with this little bed here. Comes a little lizard. But yeah, so once these onions are finished, what I plan to do is, I've got over there some leeks growing, which I shall prick out and pop into here for the winter. If we're still here, that is. These are our tomato halos, plant halos. As you can see, the tomatoes are doing very, very well. We've actually got tomatoes on that plant. That's a Shirley, that one. The one next to it is a Legend. That's got some lovely tomatoes coming on it. Batteries went flat in my lapel microphone, so I don't know if you're going to be able to hear this. So we'll try and get this bit done before the wind starts again, because I'm just relying on the fluffy microphone as it was. So yeah, that's today all wrapped up. We're having pizza tonight. Tina's in there now making a bit of dough for the old pizza. Lovely jubbly. I don't think we're having chilies on this one, but we have got a chili about ripe. So, but a nice 7-pot. That's going to be hot. Well, the dog's kicking off now, so there must be people walking past. Yeah, certainly is. So yeah, it's another beautiful day again today, and a little bit of a garden update for you. So 4 days till we get the keys, and it's going to be, I don't know, well, it's going to be Project Mad Dog. So yeah, we sign on the Tuesday, and we're going back to the house on the Wednesday with the trailer, taking a load of stuff over, some tools and bits and pieces. Mum and Dad are going to meet us over there. We're going to have a bit of a picnic and what have you, and possibly set Joe on stripping wallpaper. So I'll take the camera along, and we'll get a bit of footage of the things to come. So I hope you like this video. Please click the thumbs up, that all helps the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, it's bye for now.